We are starting off the weekend just great with lots of sunshine, blue skies, and light winds. And it's going to stay that way probably through most of the weekend. Let's get right to it and show you what's going on right now. Starting out at Seneca, Missouri at Indigo Sky Casino and Resort. This morning you can see some clouds. And then as we headed through the morning hours, just a few altocumulus. And now we have just some cirrus out there, but not really a lot of clouds to see or to speak of. And we're looking at a mostly fair sky across most of the region. In fact, you can see on radar not a whole lot going on in our area, but down to the south and west, if you're heading down I-44 down towards Lawton and Wichita Falls, might run into some showers there. And more storms are expected to develop out in the panhandles of Texas and Oklahoma later on. We just have a few clouds floating by right now. These could develop into a thunderstorm later on this afternoon as they move into Chautauqua and Elk counties, but it's going to be very few and far between. Temperatures right now are in the upper 70s, 77 in Nevada, Lamar, Carthage, 79 already down on Grand Lake and Grove, as well as Jay, and 80 degrees currently in Veneta. Let's take a look outside right now in Joplin. You can see just some cirrus clouds in the background, temperature of 77 degrees. It feels like 79 because the dew point's up there at 58, east-northeast wind at 7, and 10 miles on the visibility. All right, let's take a look at the lake levels. Grand Lake right now is at 743.8, which is right about where it's supposed to be for this time of year. And taking a look at Table Rock Lake, if you're heading over there, right now it's at 916.62, which is about 1.5 feet above normal, but still not bad. And right now Stockton Lake is a little bit above normal at 869.78, about 2 3/4 feet above normal, but still not too bad. Rainfall and severe storms are not going to be a problem in our area. Instead, all the severe weather is going to be off towards the west in eastern Colorado and Wyoming. A pretty big chance of severe storms in eastern New Mexico and West Texas later on today, but not in our area. And tomorrow, pretty much the same, all the way from Bismarck or west of Bismarck, all the way down the lee of the Rockies, down into the Big Bend of Texas. That's where the strongest storms are expected to be. Here in our area, maybe an isolated storm or two, but not really a big concern. In fact, rain chances are going to be pretty close to zero over the next 36 hours. And if there is any thunderstorms that do develop, they're going to be on the light side, not expecting a whole lot of rainfall, maybe a tenth in some of the heavier storms. So this afternoon, we're going to see partly cloudy skies with highs in the upper 70s to around 80 degrees, northeasterly winds, an isolated storm or two is possible, especially out towards the west. Then tomorrow morning, kind of cool, temperatures in the 50s, lower 50s to the east, and then mid 50s out towards the west. And then tomorrow afternoon, basically a carbon copy of today with highs in the upper 70s to around 80 degrees, like in Yates Center and Chanute and Parsons checking in with 80. And then as we go into Sunday morning, still mild with lows in the mid 50s, east to southeast winds. And then as we head Sunday afternoon, a few clouds, maybe an isolated storm or two, especially to the west, with highs in the lower 80s across the area. And then on Monday morning, as we start Memorial Day, southeasterly winds and a little bit more muggy with lows around 60 degrees. And over the next 7 days, here's your forecast. Looking pretty good for most of the weekend. Into Monday, a 20% chance of storms Monday afternoon for your Memorial Day. And then on Tuesday, partly cloudy and 85. And then Wednesday and Thursday, that's when we bring the storm chances back as we see highs in the mid 80s. And then look at that, Carrie. On Friday, we could get close to 90 degrees with a chance of thunderstorms and then more storms next weekend. And so we drop the temperatures back down into the low to mid 80s. But not a bad forecast for Memorial Day weekend this time of year. Can't complain.
And like you said, people traveling, this is good weather.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Also with the festivities going on this weekend.
Perfect.
And all the shopping deals that people are going to be out.
Absolutely. All the festivals, Yates Center days up there and Parsons. It's going to be a great weekend.
And also another thing that you could do this weekend is make a dessert.
I like that idea.
Yeah. And we're going to make patriotic poke cake next in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen after the break.